The health of the river is the health of the fish. Both kite and eagle are maintenance on the Iroko tree's branches.
Certainly.
The same God who blessed a child with fat yams in the soil will give him shovel with which to dig it up for food.
Oh, to a God.
But the child, whose palm kernels were cracked by a benevolent spirit, must not forget to be humble.
He better not.
My palm kernels have been cracked by a benevolent spirit, and this is my expression of humility. Welcome to Bomo Bespoke.
These are probably not the best of times in my country, Nigeria. The currency has crashed. And it costs an arm and a leg to get the raw materials that you need to do production and even acquire basic equipment. My mentee, who asked me over the week how much he would have to start saving to acquire a bench grinder for himself, I checked on Konga and the cost was exorbitant. But when the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
This one.
Yellow 8, 10. Yellow 10. I had this plank lying about the workshop, plank that I wanted to use to construct some crimping board. I have enough crimping board so I can sacrifice this one. So it's going to form the base of our fabricated bench grinder made with a drill machine. So that's I don't know what that thing is called. You can get it in hardware stores. I basically use it to attach the drill this way, and then you see the plank in front, something to hold on to the mouth of the drill, and that's it. Let's test it to see how it works. Now I was videoing with one hand and attempting to grind with the other hand. So now I've given the camera to my little girl to help me video, but you can see that because it is not screwed to the table, because it is not fastened to the table, it is moving. So I have to find a way to fasten it to the table. You could of course add a hole there, but in my case I basically use binding wire. You can decide to clamp it down, you can put a hole and drill it, screw it to your table, however you want to do it, but you get the idea really. So you guys remember that boot that I was working on? Yup. Yeah, so I'm going to use this grinder to finish off that boot, and in fact this is a boot that I'm doing custom sole construction for, and just to test out this grinder, maybe not in this video, but rest assured that all of the finishing work, all of the grinding work that I'm going to do on this boot will be done on this grinder. Now fabricate this and use it at your own discretion. I make no guarantees as to its safety. I make no guarantees on anything whatsoever. It's just common sense practice. A couple of ideas around this that I have also seen on YouTube and on Pinterest. So you guys check it out, see if it works for you. Like I said, bench grinders cost about 60,000 naira. This cost me basically just about 10 to 12,000. So this is the boot that I was talking to you guys about. I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to do Goodyear welted construction. You guys remember that I found out that I couldn't stick my feet in because it was sewed all through. So I cut the seam on the side and installed a zipper. So I'm going to also be doing Goodyear welted construction. I'm going to fabricate my own Gemin for my Goodyear welded construction deploying this method. So that's basically fiberboard reinforced with hard fiber towards the back, and then have a fabric like a khaki fabric glued onto it, which of course I will fold all around the perimeter of the insole, and I'll use that as my gemmin for my Goodyear welted construction. If you don't know what Goodyear welted construction is or what gemmins are, just stick around in the video and you probably see how that is done. Of course, if you're going to do traditional welted construction, it's what they call the hold fast. So this is how I fabricated the insole for this boot, and we see how that turns out.